This is ridiculous.
The artesian well, which is constantly overflowing at a rate of 1,400 gallons per day. Gotta go a little deeper here.
Well guy said we need 6 feet.
Hi, I'm Kathy and that's Rich, and we're building an unconventional off-grid house in the Adirondacks of New York State. One of the first things we did after buying this property was have a well drilled, because an abundant supply of fresh water is a must-have when building a homestead. Our well was drilled during a drought, so it wasn't until over the winter when the drought ended that we discovered it was artesian, and that overflow created a very muddy mess for us in our clearing where we wanted to build. So today, we're going to go back in time to before we built the house to share with you how we fixed the artesian well overflow and prevented it from flooding the build site.
We have a 52-inch frost line.
And the well guy wanted to make sure that the house pitless adapter was 60 inches down. And that meant that he wanted the pitless adapter for the artesian well overflow a foot below that.
So we have 2 pitless adapters.
And with the artesian overflow pitless a foot below the house pitless, the water level should never go above that artesian overflow. So it should never be able to back up into the house pitless. It made the job easier for you guys to do it.
It's Friday morning, and today we are finally going to try and take care of the artesian overflow on the well, and also hook up the pitless adapter for the main feed for the water. If all goes well, we'll have that pump dropped in, and we'll have running water by the end of today.
Hose is stretched down in that hole. The well guy brought some extra because we didn't have enough, and he tied a connection right there, and it will run off or run out. Once it gets hooked up, we should see water coming out of that.
Well, it's going down.
Watch that plug. You should
Feed it down another couple.
think you're through.
That's the critical.
Now,
on, we're just.
Then you.
Well, yeah. We can go up and down. There you go.
And the water is coming out. Yay! It's working. Nice. Nice. Once that pitless adapter for the artesian well was installed, the rest of the pump install was pretty straightforward. You and Ron did a great job.
it's 5 feet.
You're
so
good. You're perfect.
Get rid of that.
Inches, 43 inches.
And by the end of the day,
We had running water.
oh my God, yeah! water. Oh my God. This is going to go at the end of the artesian well runoff to prevent anything from going back into the pipe.
This has got to probably screw back on it now.
Oh, okay. In order to go into the pipe.
To go to the pipe.
Right.
This has to go back on there.
Okay. That's good. There it is. The water's coming.
We are done for the day.
Now, if you've been following the channel, you know that we've been discussing what to do with that extra spring water.
We'll either put a big cistern down there, maybe build a spring house, so that water will not go to waste because it's beautiful, pristine mountain water. You have the surface water that would come in here. And under here you have the pipe with the sock, the 4-inch pipe with the sock. And below that you have the artesian well water pipe coming out. You can see that we also have the artesian well water coming out down here. Three sources of water converge in this one location. It's a lot of snow, but boy oh boy, it is beautiful. Look at that. That's where the underground water comes out. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if our artesian well is still flowing. Take a little walk in there. That's the underground water that we put in. Oh my gosh, this is like insanely deep. Yeah, I don't see our artesian well head anywhere. It's buried. Maybe there's underground running, but don't know what happens in that situation.
We got the artesian well fixed, and the flooding issue from the overflow was resolved, and we were able to get most of our earth-sheltered house built last year. This year, we're hoping to get the retaining walls up and get the house covered, so we really hope you join us to see what the future holds. See you on the next video.